This is a bit of a strange one, and unlike anything that I've ever seen before. Somebody has placed fake 50-mile-an-hour speed limit signs along a road that was reduced last year due to the flooding and safety risks. But the speed limit was actually reduced to 40, not to 50. And now this has caught out over 500 people who've now been fined by the speed camera because they've obviously been going faster than 40 when they saw this sign of 50 and believed that the limit was 50. Transport for London have said that this was in place for a short time and placed there illegally by someone who is not authorised to do so, whereas the Metropolitan Police Force has said that all of the fines issued they are satisfied were within the law, as there were several other 40-mile-an-hour limits within that area. They've also said that they've launched an investigation into the incident as an attempt to pervert the course of justice. Transport for London say that the sign was there for a short period and was immediately replaced with the correct 40-mile-an-hour signage. Now, I hate to be a stickler for the wording here, but I am a lawyer after all. How can it be immediately replaced if it was there for a short period? Well, that's not quite immediately, is it? The fact is, people have been caught by this signage, believing it to be real. Now, obviously, the sign was not placed there officially. It didn't comply with the regulations, but surely it cannot be right that all of these drivers, over 100 or 150 of whom stand to lose their licence because of the additional 3 points, probably obviously due to totting if they've already got 9. How can it be right that they all suffer these fines and penalties when the sign in fact was false? Transport for London go on to say that safety is the number one priority and that they temporarily introduced the 40-mile-an-hour limit sign in response to a number of incidents caused by the ongoing floods and risk to life. That's fair enough. They say it's important that people follow the new speed limit to ensure that everyone can travel safely along the road and that the speed camera enforcement is a vital part of it. They say we want to ensure that all drivers are treated fairly and new regular speed limit signs compliant with all traffic sign regulations was installed to ensure that everyone driving there is aware of the new limit. But not that my video can be legal advice, of course, but if I were arguing these, I would say that there were procedural errors in that the signs didn't comply with the regulations and that the driver is not to know that. And it follows that the signs were misleading to the driver in that they were demonstrably fake and misleading. Obviously, the burden of proof is going to be with the driver, and I suspect 1 or 2 firms are going to be very busy with a number of complaints in that regard and providing evidence of this fake sign as to why they were led to believe that it was 50 miles an hour in the first place. All I can say by way of general guidance is twofold, really. One, if you have a sat-nav which indicates what the speeds are on the road and it is lower than some of the signs that you see, err on the side of caution and stick with the lower limit. Likewise, if you're driving along and you see multiple speed limit signs, again, stay on the side of caution and drive at the slower speed. That is probably going to be the biggest obstacle to overcome for anyone challenging these fines when they say that they were following the 50-mile-an-hour sign, when Transport for London say that in fact there were several other signs that make clear that it was 40 along that road and that's what they should have been driving to. So obviously this is just a glaring disaster created by somebody placing a fake sign who may now be subject to an investigation and indeed prosecution if they are found for perverting the course of justice. I wish everyone the best in challenging these because I don't think that's right if they followed a sign that they genuinely believed was real. That is, indeed, if people do challenge them as against just accepting them. But just to be clear, my video here cannot be formal legal advice, but many people may choose to challenge them. Thank you for watching the video today, and as always, please do remember to like the video and subscribe. That really does help me grow, and I'll see you next time.